Nice. That's all styrofoam. So I'm finally back from China. A little delayed because it got crazy because I'm now on tour with team players. I'm in Indiana, and check this place out. This is the Sunrun, and that's Lake Michigan, right there, just on top of that little dune. It's killing. But let me tell you about the team players and who all we're touring with. So the big tour after I got back was with my group, Team Players. We all write for the group, and about every year we do a sports-themed album. It's pretty out, and I'll explain more about that on the next video when we finish up this tour. Anyways, Brad, one of the members, he teaches at a really super hip high school in the DC area. And so basically he's been there 3 years. His first batch of seniors are about to hit. And he had some really close ones early on that got really into jazz. And so as a senior going into your senior year, you have to do a big senior project called your Senior Quest. So they got the bright idea, a few of them, to help book this tour and go out on tour with us and open up for us. And so it's kind of an amazing learning experience. How many 16, 17-year-olds get to go out with a band that goes out a lot? And yeah, it's pretty happening. So I won't say a ton about the kids because they are in high school. There's two, I think, that are just going to college. So no last names, none of that stuff. But anyways, here they are. Usually the evening would open up with Kat, who I think is 16, doing a solo noise show on guitar. And so she did a piece she wrote, she did a Morton Feldman guitar piece, she did a bunch of stuff. Super happening. Okay, next we have the XD4, which is Xander, Eli, Alex, and Dodie, who is going to college in New York. Really great drummer. Anyways, band sounded good, and just it was really interesting to hear all these people towards the end of 2 weeks, 2+ weeks, of how free they were getting. It was just really amazing. The really hip outlier, Maite, she kind of played with everybody. She sings, she plays saxophone, clarinet, and she played a lot with us towards the end, and started playing super free intros to one of Aaron's tunes, and it was really, really hip. Anyway, so I'm going to put a lot more of the students playing up as we go. So I'm going to talk about like day 1 through 6, quick video. Next video is going to be 6 through 12 or 13, and there'll be more footage. And I'm going to talk more about the students because they killing players. And they're all not probably going to play when they're adults, but that's okay. This stuff is going to come out pretty quick. I have like a bunch of videos like I'm working on because I've been busy slacking and all that good stuff. It was a mad rush getting in from overseas, and a lot of really amazing things are happening in New York right now. So we will see each other and talk more. Alright, this is day 3, and we are at Snite, which is also next to the Notre Dame football stadium. Alright, so tonight we're still in South Bend at Merriman's Playhouse. Actually, really kind of one of my favorite places. Super happening. As you see, a lot of different playing, lots of different rooms. We got to play like highbrow, lowbrow, art galleries, some really amazing art galleries, some, you know, closer to like home concert kind of vibe. Anyways, it was amazing to take students to all that stuff. They played great. About midway through, we started doing this great thing. I love duos. Free duos. So we would draw people's names out of hats, because there's, what are we, about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, there's 10 of us, 11 of us, 10 of us. So it was easy to come up with something new every night. If you don't know, I have one of my first albums is called Speed Date with Deric Dickens. I booked a studio for half a day and had musicians drop in like speed dating. I'm getting ready to do another one, but actually it was so amazing that I'm going to do one with the kids at their school called Prom Date. Put that out on Bandcamp. Anyways, so there'll be more of that footage in the next video that's going to come out in like 4 days. So anyways, here's a little bit of playing, and we're going to talk a lot more about the gigs, the band, team players, and their band. Anyways, I'll see you very, very soon. Thanks for watching.